The fitness world is in absolute shock and mourning tonight. Stephanie Buttermore, the beloved fitness influencer, scientist, and fiancée of YouTuber Jeff Nippard, passed away suddenly on March 6, 2026, at just 36 years old, and the cause of death has not been announced, leaving millions of devastated fans searching for answers. Jeff Nippard, a renowned Canadian bodybuilder and fitness YouTuber, shared the devastating news through an Instagram post on March 6th. The statement read with profound sorrow, describing Stephanie as someone who meant the world to Jeff and highlighting her warmth, compassion, and dedication to her family. The announcement shocked millions of fans who followed the couple's journey together for a decade. Her passing was described as sudden, with Nippard's team requesting privacy during this incredibly difficult time for the family. No cause of death has been announced, leaving many questions about the circumstances surrounding her untimely passing at such a young age. But Stephanie Buttermore was far more than just a fitness influencer. She was a highly accomplished researcher and scientist who was making real contributions to cancer research. She earned her PhD in pathology and cell biology from the University of South Florida, along with multiple master's degrees in medical sciences. Her research focused on ovarian cancer detection and early screening, where she discovered that a protein called RHAMM could be used as an early screening marker for the disease through urine tests. Think about the impact of that work, a simple urine test that could detect ovarian cancer early and save countless lives. That was Stephanie's legacy beyond YouTube and Instagram. She blended her passion for fitness with her scientific expertise, using her platform of over 1 million YouTube subscribers to educate people on the scientific principles of training and nutrition. She wasn't just showing workouts, she was explaining the biology and research behind why certain methods work. What makes this loss even more heartbreaking is that Stephanie seemed to be in such a good place. In May 2024, she shared her last Instagram post explaining her year-long hiatus from social media. She revealed that despite her incredibly successful online presence, she had been struggling with severe anxiety that made her feel like she couldn't breathe or leave her house. The decision to step back from social media was transformative for her mental health. She described how her mental health became the best it's ever been after taking time away from the pressures of constant social media engagement. She wrote, "My mental health has been the best it's ever been, and I'm way more present. When I'm with my family or Jeff, I'm much more immersed in the moment." She had prioritized
her mental health, stepped away from the toxic parts of social media, and seemed to be thriving. Her last documented appearance with Jeff Nippard came just 2 weeks before her death, on February 14, 2026, when Nippard posted a Valentine's Day photo of them together with the caption, "Relationship maxing with tea time to lower cortisol levels." Stephanie had commented, "Love you forever," on that post. She had no idea it would be one of her final messages to her devoted fiancé and millions of followers. Looking at that photo now, knowing what happened just 2 weeks later, is absolutely devastating. Jeff and Stephanie's love story was one that inspired millions in the fitness community. They became a power couple, captivating audiences with their genuine chemistry and shared passion for health and science. Their relationship began when Nippard slid into her direct messages, a modern love story, and they bonded immediately over their shared interests. He famously joked about their first date being a shoulder workout they would never forget. After a decade together, Nippard proposed in October 2022, and she said yes. The engagement photos were widely celebrated across social media. They had become symbols of healthy, supportive relationships in an industry sometimes criticized for superficiality. They were supposed to get married. They were building a life together. And now Jeff has to plan a funeral instead of a wedding. The lack of announced cause of death has left many in the fitness and scientific communities searching for answers, and frankly struggling to make sense of this. Jeff Nippard's statement only mentioned the sudden passing, without providing medical details. Funeral service announcements have not yet been made public, although his team indicated more details would be shared in the coming days. The sudden nature of her passing at just 36 years old suggests an unforeseen medical event. Was it cardiac, a stroke, an aneurysm, something genetic that nobody knew about? The questions are endless, and without answers, people are left to wonder and worry. What we do know is that Stephanie seemed healthy, happy, and in the best mental space she'd been in years. She had stepped back from the stress of social media. She was focused on her relationship, her family, and being present in her life. She had done everything right in terms of prioritizing her well-being. And yet, at 36 years old, she's gone. Suddenly, without warning, leaving behind a fiancé who loved her deeply, a family that's devastated, and millions of people whose lives she touched through her work in both fitness and cancer research. The fitness and research communities have united in mourning the loss of one of their most inspiring figures. Friends, followers, and colleagues have flooded social media with heartfelt tributes. People are sharing their favorite videos of hers, the moments she helped them understand nutrition or training better, the times her authenticity and vulnerability made them feel less alone. Stephanie Buttermore's legacy is profound. She was a PhD researcher working on ovarian cancer detection who could have saved countless lives with her work. She was a fitness educator who taught millions about the science of health. She was someone who spoke openly about mental health struggles and the importance of stepping back when you need to. And she was a woman who loved and was loved deeply. That Valentine's Day photo, posted just 2 weeks before her death, shows two people who were genuinely happy together. Jeff's devastation must be unimaginable. As we wait for more information about funeral arrangements and potentially the cause of death, the fitness community is left to grieve and remember an incredible woman who left us far too soon. Stephanie Buttermore was 36 years old. She had so much more life to live, so much more research to do, so much more love to share with Jeff and her family. Rest in peace, Stephanie. Thank you for everything you contributed to science, to fitness education, and to showing people that it's okay to prioritize your mental health. You will be deeply, deeply missed.
As a single mom, your support means everything to me. Please subscribe for more updates and stories like this. Thank you.